Hello everybody, this is the pavilion that I built a few months ago, and many friends asked me if I put a video together showing the process of the construction. So yes, I have been filming a little bit every day for the last few months as I was building this place. It took me many hours and about maybe 6 months to do it completely, from the removal of an actual room that it was right in this area. Back in July 2020, when we first purchased this house, there was a lanai room over here. It was no other than just a box, and we didn't like it. From the very first day when I came to see this house, I knew that room was going to go, and I already had in mind what I want to do right in this place. So that's what I want to share with you, the whole process of the construction of this pavilion. Enjoy. This room lanai was built by the previous owner. It was not attractive at all, and that's how it used to look like inside. When I carefully inspected the room, I found many problems with the construction. So I decided to remove the room right away. And the first week of April 2022, Luisa and I began the deconstruction. Piece by piece, in only 4 weeks, we removed the entire room. The plan was to do something similar to this pavilion, and we started the project installing 6x6 post bases. Then I attached the 4 posts to each corner with temporary braces. The next step was to cut and trim the top plate or carry beams, including the notches, to connect them to each other. This is a very precise job, and it requires a lot of handwork to get it right. I also routed the top plate or carry beams for a better look. The next step was to cut and prepare the 4-foot tall support or kin post. I designed this part of my computer to follow the instruction well. This is the part that holds the ridge beam and the rafters. The cuts have to be precise, so everything can fit perfectly. On ground level, I mark and cut the rafter that I will then use as a template. Then I cut the braces that support the roof. I prepared these in my workshop, and all 4 were cut to size. The day came to start building the frame, and for that I asked Rudy to help me upload and connect the top plates or carry beams. This is definitely a 2-man job because each beam weighs over 200 pounds. We connected the beams with 12-inch screws, and it took us about 2 hours to finish this part of the job. The next day, I mount the support or kin post and the ridge beam. Then pre-cut and sanded the rest of the rafters. I connected the rafter to the beams with 6 inches bolt, and little by little the frame was taking shape.
The roof will be made of plywood siding panels that after stained, they were ready to be installed. With the help of Luisa, I installed the first two panels. But again, this is a two-man's job because they are very heavy, and I had to ask Rudy for help one more time. Mounting the 12 4x8 foot panels took us several hours, including the roofing underlayment. The following day, I installed wood strip to install the metal roof. In the meantime, I installed a 72-inch ceiling fan that blends perfectly with the wood design. The fan offers a very pleasant air, especially on those hot days. To give the columns a better finish, I made a crown to each one of them. I also ordered in Amazon a set of outdoor solar lantern with an LED realistic dancing flame. They look very real when they shine at night. At the end, I installed the metal roof on a 100-degree date. The columns were wrapped with small pieces of 2x4 that I cut imitating the bricks. I also built a crown to each column as a decoration that I later stained. The final section was the country look outdoor kitchen, built 100% from reclaimed wood. The kitchen has a storage area, a small refrigerator, and a propane stove. As decoration, I used a series of steel corner accents made in my workshop. Also, doors, handles, latches, and other trims. On the ceiling, I installed two speakers powered by a small Bluetooth amplifier and connected to the TV and the cell phones for music. The entire design will make you feel like you are in a cabin. When we bought this property in 2020, it already had the workshop, but I thought we can fix the backyard a little bit better. And I decided to add a retaining wall to protect the structure of the workshop. Little by little, new ideas emerged, and I decided to build a barbecue pit with a roof imitating the pavilion. I built the main structure in my workshop and the rest on the base of the wall. By the way, if you have any question, you can ask Wisin, who was the inspector throughout the construction. The barbecue has a 40 by 50 inch cooking grid that I built myself in my workshop with all the elements you need to cook.
Well, this is it. This is the story behind this pavilion and all the hours that I put into build the place. My wife and I enjoy this area. For me, is maybe the most important place on my house. I spend a lot of time here. I have lunch and dinner here sometimes. I study, I read, I watch TV behind me. We have everything we need basically to have fun, especially now that the summertime starts. And I'm telling you what, we're ready for it. Thank you very much. We're still in touch.